See, oh, we had 2 skill points even to put in. Hmm. Hey. Badam! On power. Robotics lab, huh? It just needs. Oh. Hmm. I think there was something missing here. In we go. The heck? What the heck was it? was gonna blow my nose after I had that sneeze, man. How you doing, Gloria? How's your mad life?
Dusty. Dusty. Let's talk. Lay it on me. Where'd they go? Hey. Well, they don't need it now. Hey, stranger.
Yeah, I'm okay today.
Sometime, okay?
Okay, so it's not this one, it's this and that. Dick pics, yep. Oh, no, diggy pics, yeah. Diggy seen everywhere. Oh, what? Well, that's what it almost sounds like, right?
Easy. And our adventure continues.
Well, of course I have a dirty mind. I'm a man. Oh, yep. Shit. I don't know what kind of dream world you're in, but sure.
Even scarred.
Ah.
I'm fine. Excuse me.
And some fire rate on that one. So anything planned for the weekend then, Valoria? Except having dirty forts? I need to do a lot of chores. You do a lot of chores.
Did you see this? Did I
talk with you for a bit? You're handling this whole captain thing really well, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so I'm really enjoying our time together. Thought you should know. It's been a long time since I worked with someone so closely. I didn't realize how much I
Hopefully you don't
missed
put
it.
him off too long.
You
Then.
haven't stopped me from looking into this stuff with Irvin either. So, thank you.
It matters to you, it matters to me.
See, that's what makes you a good captain in my book. You're supportive. On that
I
note,
also have some stuff I need
you
to do
have
this
some news
weekend.
about Irvin's case. So, I wanted to let you know that I heard back from my contact, and I think you'll want to hear this.
Yeah, that is
They
something
sent
I'd
me a
never
copy
wait
of
with.
some public records. It's interesting. There was a claim filed against Irvin accusing him of damaging their investments. Looks like Irvin didn't even enter a plea.
We brought the case to court.
The Hephaestus Mining Corporation. And they also won the case.
No plea makes him seem guilty.
He wasn't even on the planet for the duration of the trial. I think they scared him off. Anyway, this mining corporation, Hephaestus, sued Irvin, claiming he irreparably damaged their mine. They said he killed the apex predators in the area around the mine, which led to herd creatures overeating the grasses. That caused the soils to release too many gases too fast, which cost Hephaestus a ton of money. It looks like they considered him a no-show and ruled against him. So anyway, according to the court documents, there was a witness for the defense, who was a no-show too. Then Hephaestus won by default. They tried to take his apartment, but because it's in my name too, they couldn't.
The Dirty Dishes army is gonna get you, Colonia. Why didn't the witness show up?
They withdrew their testimony the morning of the trial. Said they had a sincere change of heart.
Did you know about the apartment before this?
I didn't know he bought it. Must have been a better deal than renting for the time he was there.
Hey, free apartment.
Kinda. I had a mountain of back taxes to pay, and utilities, and repairs. Yeah. Would have been far better for my pockets
Sure,
if I just
Cologne.
donated it to the city. But I'm glad I didn't. There may be clues there about his case. So here's what I was thinking.
Witty, huh?
I can persuade my contact to keep digging a little bit more. I don't want to press our luck, so I'll just ask them to follow up on one thing. Should I tell them to investigate the company more or look into the witness instead?
Can you smile contact to investigate both?
For that much money? They'll do it. You know, this investigation is time-consuming, but it's also pretty cathartic. And who knows? Maybe if we solve this case, it'll mean a better future for Gagarin. But that's thinking too far ahead. Anyway, Captain, thanks for checking in with me. Encore.
Okay.
Hello, payday.
Oh, I don't care. You can loot anything unless it looks like to be an upgrade. So let's see, what do we have now then? Instead of free. I haven't been felt so pointless doing these ones. I wonder if we should do, I don't know quite now how close to the end we are, but it seems like we're getting closer and closer, so I was wondering just to go and see his phone. Let's see. Yeah, Vladimir's house. Like way out there. First we have to go here.
I have something for you.
Well, good for you.
Our tiny tin can of fragile humans has survived being hurtled through space once more.
Oh, there's power on each other? Ooh, level 45 place, huh?
Time to park this bucket.
Yes?
Do do do.
Hello, Captain.
don't know why I'm scanning.
I would have scanned that too.
There it is. Oh, it's the wrong power. Poisoned. Frostbitten and poisoned and everything else. Heck, what kind of planet is this? Ah. Give me the power! What do we get?
Just look at this place. So many questions come to mind. I don't even know where to start.
Oh, invisibility. But there's a lot of temples to get to, though. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like, nah. You have to fly around and hoping you find a planet like we did now. That's because I want to see Vladimir's house.
Hey, you might want this.
Let's see what's down here.
All clear. Time to land this ship.
Hey, I'm in some tree.
Never mind. Sorry.
Did you had something for me? The heck, man?
Yes?
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied.
Can't resist scanning. This place.
Nice place. Fancy, but not too overdone. Places like this tend to keep the weird stuff in the basement.
Memory's fault comes through on the exact time, but my career in the fleet took a turn as the UC stepped up its efforts. Not the first or last time they tried to wash the bloody tab. Caught a smile being with the crew whose captain took the challenge to play smart. If every breach and storm was a fight to the death, might as well make it for the highest stakes. And why not take the time to learn all the locks and bolts? Crack the systems that held the treasures? Learn the routes between stars that would become the best places to go. I never read so many books in my days as when I was gearing the brain for a heist. Soon enough, I found myself just reading whenever time's moments could spare. First gotten run I ever pulled was a large cargo freighter, hauling kitchen and cupboard. food and other goods meant for homes. Fine test for a
There's
look
a
back then.
kitten first and not
Nothing like
kitchen.
feeling
I
the
was like,
cheese
what?
belly to earn nuts from the old knives. Went knuckle to bone with the freighter's crew straight away. Thought I was just eager to show myself off. Make sure my crew knew I was dangerous, even unarmed. Looking back, think I just wanted to know that I was taking the prize the fair one's way. Give them a chance to fight for it. But even telling yourself you're winning it from someone is a break on a dark road. Every take was a smile on my face, knowing that I was better, stronger. And quiet moments to feel guilt's reflection were easily shattered when you know the UC is always hunting you.
Now, let's see what's in there.
Holy shit. That is one heck of a pistol.
Weird basement confirmed.
When my former captain died, I knew my days with the fleet were marching to the cliff's end. I was already considered an old jack-o'-bones, scaring the new rooks on the fact that I was still alive. Grimm's laughing reminder that most of them wouldn't make it to my age. Tossing my youth away on gutting haulers for the fleet was one thing, but watching another generation doing the same, knowing where the end was for them, my mind started clocking hours on the point of it all. And that's when the beauty of the Blackest Sea started to catch me for the first time. Humanity's jaunt into the stars could use a friendlier meeting than gun and blade. And who could do better good out there than someone who had seen the darkest edges and lived to tip your ear to the tale? Made too many promises to shine light on the details, but I cashed out from the fleet. Bought an old hauler and converted it into a flying traveler's inn. Even named it the Jolly Roger as a bit of history's chuckle. We sputtered around the settle systems as best we could, helping the helpless. A safe harbor for anyone who needed it. Eventually retired from that as well. Had too much of the past, still needed burying. Didn't stop Sarah Morgan from finding me though. In her hunt for one of the historical relics I stole from the UC. Been a part of Constellation ever since. A third life in the making, and one with a mission worth the toil.
Hey, you might want this.
Okay. Bit of a weird jumping here.
Ah, what a ride! Switching grab drive to normal propulsion. Whoa! I love the feeling after a perfect jump.
Well, you finally showed up. No more words. Let's settle this.
I don't suppose either of you will listen to reason.
You had your chance to pick a side. Don't go walking back from your lone wolf strategy now.
And as for this fight, I'm not letting either of you control the artifacts.
A fight in the heavens themselves. What more could we ask for? Another delay to the Unity. Your part of the hunt is over.
Engines fried. The target, I mean.
I thought their ships will be a little bit more better, but it's not. Especially when fighting two of them at the same time.
Gear is ready. Slate is clear.
Yeah, I should have had this ship when we did Crimson Fleet mission. It would have been a lot easier.
Think about how tenacious life must be to cling to planets like this. Even humans would struggle.
Of course there's Starborn here. Still annoyed that I can't steal the ship though. Okay, we're gonna do something here. Let's see. I barely use all the guns anymore, so let's see here. I put that one as a number 1. Gonna put our that's number 2. But this one is number 3. I'm gonna put that one as number 4. We have our old shotgun as number 5. Let's put this one as number 6. We can try this one on number 7. Eight. I'm wondering.
Freezing worlds than cozy ones. You'd think we'd take care of the cozy ones more.
Yeah, the Eclipse didn't have much of a chance against Starborn. Hmm. Oh, come on, what the heck, man? Reloading, man. Oh, boom.
All yours.
All this loot I'm leaving behind, man. It's an okayish one. If you already have better. This weapon, you just don't have a chance, buddy. Bourbon, some whiskey, huh?
May as well, right?
Boring outfit.
Hey, you're up. Something goes wrong in there, we'll come get you.
Why would anything go wrong?
Started the game again. Our journey started. pie. Off limits, a cave. The heck?
We have visitors! Vladek, you didn't tell me we have visitors.
We have visitors.
Welcome. What's mine is yours. Well, no, it's still mine, but you get what I mean.
Captain Petter, I'm about to finish the most important collection in the solar systems.
I'm impressed. How did you... You don't deserve the final artifact. This life you've led, you're nothing but a thief, an opportunist, a liar.
That's not fair. I would have gladly paid for the artifact if you would have let me.
It's more than credits that the Unity will demand of you. You think you have a right to the infinite? You're nothing! Guards!
Losing! This is bad!
You're going down.
I don't understand why he's doing it like when I'm running. It's like I have an injury. Do do do.
Come on, Rook. Come on. You can make it. Barely stepped on the juryman's road with us. Can't see another soul off to the void so soon. No. No. I'll pour one out to the blackest sea for you, Rook.
That was me. This is another universe. One where I died.
What the? Crix's ghost? What kind of cruelty is this? This some starborn trick? Come to mock me before you twist the blade?
Vladimir, listen to me. The artifacts, they point to a multiverse. A place called the Unity.
Multiple universes? You're a visitor jumping through the gates of space and time?
I know losing a member of Constellation is hard, but we make it through this. Keep going.
Not sure if you're just a reflection of a shattered brain, but okay. I get your meaning. Well, ghost from the other side. I'll keep what you said rolling around in my head for a spell. But for now, wouldn't mind if you gave me a bit. I just lost a friend.
Oh, that was a slow elevator ride, man. I almost fell asleep
Find
there.
anything worth selling or using?
Ammo!
Gaze into the abyss of the infinite. Face yourself.
Neutrinos have just come through. Yeah.
think it must be has to go after the Guardians. Or the Starborn. Do, 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 do.
Well, here we are, ready to kill each other for the artifacts. As always. I'm sorry it's come to this.
Oh, stop this, both of you. All this fighting across the solar systems, it has to end.
More talking. I'm a little disappointed. No. Wait. I want to hear this. Fine.
There's no way you two would hand over the artifacts. You wouldn't even be speaking to me.
I'm nothing if not open-minded.
There has to be a universe where I have already won this. What I'm asking for is completely reasonable.
I think you may be right. Well, I don't know about either of you, but it's been a while since I felt this old. Perhaps it's time to put this all to an end. At least this once. Here. Take the artifacts before I come to my senses.
Well, I'll be.
Okay. Level 45! Yay! Wait.
Keep moving, Captain.
Toot, 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 toot.
Our journey seems to be coming to an end.
It is. You have completed the artillery. Once you power up your grab drive, you jump to the unit. You remove the artillery from your ship if you need to grab jump to anywhere else. Oh yeah, can we... we should do that service. So...
Hey, you might want this.
You've been saying this so many times when I've been talking, you don't give it to
Finally,
me.
these new universes won't know what hit them. Forget about the Starborn and the Hunter. It's Barrett and company from here on out.
I mean, I want a uniform and a mask with your face on it.
Oddly enough, still not the strangest thing I've seen in the universe. Look, if this is a "are we doing this or not" talk, then stop right there. We're doing this. The multiverse waits for no one.
I said it better myself.
Yeah, that's why I said it first. See you on the other side.
I'm gonna talk to people here first, and then
This place is a delightful relic tangled up with hope, grit, and science.
Oh boy.
Just go away!
Thank you for helping me out with the artifacts. So I know we aren't keeping all the artifacts here anymore, but I think I can get some good readings from your ship. You have no idea how excited I am to analyze the data after you jump to the Unity. I'm gonna make some coffee. Pull an all-nighter.
Unless you date on the ship, you're coming with us.
What? No. I do not do field work, especially not the restructuring yourself at the molecular level kind. Or whatever the Unity actually does to make you Starborn. Anyway, Vladimir and I have been talking, and we're both staying here. Someone has to keep Constellation going with so many people leaving. It'll be pretty quiet at first, but that's what Constellation has been doing forever, right? An old generation moves on, a new one moves in.
Noel, chair of Constellation, has a nice ring to it.
Maybe one day. For now, I think I'm better off letting Vladimir have that headache. Okay, I promised myself I wouldn't cry. And I'm sticking to that. So, goodbye. I'll miss you all.
I need everyone looking out for each other during this time. Losses hit a small group like ours especially hard. So this is it. this armillary can finally be assembled, and the Starborn are sure that something will happen on the other side. Something that will make us like them. Funny. I thought after all this time I'd be screaming in excitement to jump into the unknown, but I feel like I'm hesitating.
This is what we wanted, Sarah. This is Constellation's greatest mission.
I know that, and believe me, I feel it. The destiny of it all. But after that, what happens? Say we go to the Unity, become Starborn, enter another universe. Will there even be a constellation there? It won't be ours, even if it is.
Constellation is wherever we are. I'm going to keep exploring no matter what.
I really turned you into a true believer, didn't I? Oh, what have I done? All right, let's get back to it. One more jump into the unknown.
It'll be a shame to pack up all the modifications to the Eye for finding the artifacts. But she's earned a break. Gilded our fortunes for sure.
I don't believe that. You'll find some new anomaly out there in the stars to lose your time in.
Caught the measure of me right. Worse ways to retire for an ex-Crimson fleet. I'll be taking up the chair when everyone's gone in the Unity. Set Constellation's course for another new beginning. Not my first time at the helm for a crew, but going to take it slow.
You should make Constellation's official share a bench press. Every new member has to do reps.
That will be one for the slates. A barbell in each hand when you first walk through those doors. Well, tipped your ear long enough. I'll be smiling as you walk through Eternity's gate. Give the next universe something to talk about, yeah? Home's got a sanctity. Hard to fix once it's broken.
Another artifact temple.
Got one. I'd go into the astronomical charting data with you, but clear as day just to point you right to it.
I'm kind of curious about the different powers.
Don't talk to me. I don't want you here. Leave.
Huh? Oh, sorry. My mind was drifting away there. I've thought about it, and as much as I would love to see the Unity the way Keeper Aquilus has experienced it, I'm not coming with you.
I understand, Matteo.
Thank you. I know this is probably coming as a surprise. I think I need to look for my answers here, in this universe. And I can't leave my parents. I know they would understand, but they're not getting any younger.
Good luck, Matteo, and goodbye.
You too. I know I'm flaking out at the end, but I'm glad I was a part of all this.
Take a break. Let's chat.
Just go away.
You know, I needed this. Exploring the galaxy with you by day, investigating the mysterious legal woes of my long-dead spouse by night.
I'm glad to see your sense of humor is back.
Vasco never appreciated my humor that much. I was just remembering how I'd pour my heart out to Vasco. So many times. I told him all about Irvin. He showed me a chart of how sad I should expect to feel.
I'm sure Vasco was a reliable co-pilot.
Oh, we got to point B many times just fine. Top-notch co-pilot. Would recommend him to anybody. Anyway, I'm glad you're here right now because we have things to discuss about Irvin's case. I heard back from my contact. They looked into Hephaestus Mining Corporation. Looks like they paid off the judge. And that's not all. My contact really came through for us. Turns out the witness was threatened until he withdrew his testimony. And thanks to our contact, we now have the receipts.
You should hire a lawyer now.
I'm glad you're confident already. I'm not, though. I'm worried we don't have enough evidence to go up against a massive corporation like that. So I know a cyber runner who has accessed corporate archives before. They can dig into the classified archives before we go to a lawyer. We can pay extra for them to use less legal methods to obtain information, but that adds risk.
Well, time to use the backup system to retrieve the data. He has less security.
Oh, good call. I'll relay that to them. Reputation is pretty important for people who work with smugglers. Depending on what they find out, it might be time to talk to a lawyer. I'll see if I can find one. Whew. Taking on Hephaestus isn't going to be easy. And I say this as someone with actual superpowers. Why couldn't I have gotten something more useful? Like the art of cross-examination. Might have come in handy at the trial.
I think you would make a great lawyer.
Objection, Your Honor. I think our lawyer in Gagarin is the right choice.
Overruled.
Ha! Hoisted by my own petard. I better get to study my legalese. Anyway, let's go adventure while we wait on the cyber runner to get back to us.
You can feel it. Can you?
Let's see. Where is... There it is.
Sorry. I've been lost in thought for a bit. There's nothing like an investment paying off. We've succeeded beyond my wildest dreams. Everyone should feel proud.
Constellation could have done this without Strad Eklund's support. We thank you, Walter.
Oh no. This moment isn't about my corporate holdings, no. Being part of Constellation was just for me. Although there's always opportunities, I'm not above taking advantage of what we learn as a group. Alas, while I would like to take the final jump with everyone, I'm afraid the saying, "you can't take it all with you," has caught up to me. There might not be a Stroud Eklund in the next universe, and certainly not mine. And I would be a poor choice of company if I was, well, poor.
Tell yourself short, Walter. There's more to you than your money.
Thank you for that. But I'd be lying to myself if I didn't admit it was a part of me. And I have no desire to find out who I am without it. Goodbye, my friend. If I could borrow a bit from Sebastian Banks. Bring light into the darkness of the unknown.
Well, we're done, Dan. Go for the next power.
I have something for you.
Our grab drive has been restored.
Landing site is clear. Let's head down.
Times like this when it feels like we've really pushed the boundaries of humanity, you know?
Come on, give me my power. Give me the power. Give it to me. Ta-da! How to do dishes power? No.
I think everybody in Constellation dreams of this moment. I know what we need. Yeah. More meat. Exactly.
If you pick a herb, you can make it come back again and just pick it again. Okay. Yeah, I can't just, unfortunately, go through all these just to find all of the power. Oh. Let's go and do this one. I ain't gonna fly to 13 different temples and just get the power, man. It's like... Especially since we're at the end of the game. And I feel it's pointless. Feels like one should have done the main story up to this point and then done everything else. And gotten all the powers. It's like getting the powers like this late is kinda pointless. Unless you want to play, I mean...
Home sweet home. Or
Game Plus.
bittersweet home, I suppose.
But let's do this so we can say goodbye to Sam. Skip the memorial, what the heck?
Constellation has suffered losses before, although none quite so violently.
It almost feels wrong to be grieving. Selfish. No amount of tears will bring the dead back.
Hate to grieve, Matteo.
It's just easier to feel guilty, if you'll excuse me.
You know, what you're feeling right now is a chemical reaction whose evolutionary goal is promoting social cohesion. Never seems to work for me. No matter how many times I do this, I feel less attached, not more.
Did you go to Irving's funeral?
I don't remember. I'm sure I did. I thought when the funeral was over, when everyone went home that night, that it was over. Turns out, sometimes you need more than that.
I think I know what you mean.
Well, look at us. Two lone wolves howling at the moon on the same night. You know, if there's one piece of advice I can actually give you, it's that lost loved ones have a way of coming back to you. One day you'll be sweeping out some old shelf or digging through a desk, and there it'll be. Some old paperweight of theirs. Or a piece of jewelry they gave you, half jokingly. Theoretically, of course.
prepared, that helps.
You're welcome.
Chat for a bit? Normally, I hate talking to people at funerals, but, well.
Let's chat.
You don't believe in the afterlife, do you? I mean, this might be the worst time to bring it up, but...
I don't know. Guess I'll find out when I get there.
Yes. Won't we all? Well, I've taken up enough of your time.
Everyone is in mourning. I understand, but I cannot quite share in their emotion.
You're in mourning too, Andrea, in your own way.
I have seen death. I have lost people I considered close. But this is... it is not the same. I cannot explain why. I am not sure I am making sense.
You're making perfect sense, Andrea. There's no right way to feel.
Thank you. If you are free soon, could we talk? I am reminded of how different Constellation works compared to what I am used to. I am sorry. My head is swimming.
My boy. I've lost my boy.
I am so sorry, Jacob.
Should be me buried in the ground. All I ever wanted to do was protect him. No, he was out the door as soon as he could. Away from his mother, away from Aquila, away from me.
Constellation is no stranger to loss. Our own founder left on an expedition and never returned. It is easy to talk about the glory and excitement of breaching into the unknown, of lighting the darkness. But it is harder to stare into the face of the cost. That all of our progress is built on top of the lives of those who dared. And that we owe them the courage to continue our work in their memory.
Thank you, Sarah. If anyone else would like to say a few words.
Thank you all for coming. That was my friend. He was more than Aquila's prodigal son. He was the best among us. I'll do everything I can to honor his memory.
Thank you. If anyone else wants to say something. I hope this is all okay. Between fixing things up and sending out messengers and getting all the paperwork done. It's not much.
It's fine, Noel. Thank you.
Good. Good. Sorry, if I talk any longer, I'm gonna start crying. Could you excuse me?
I thought maybe I would come up with something to say, but I've got nothing. So, Instead, I thought I would quote something that gave me comfort a long time ago. Is God real? The more proper question would be, is reality divine? Existence itself is a mystery which yearns to be uncovered. What is goodness but a comparison to the good? What is existence but a participation in being? For where the diversity of the universe inspires awe and wonder, it exists only in contrast to a simplicity so pure that it may only be understood as primordial and even divine. Our essence is what was imagined by its mind. But what we consider imagining and what we consider mind are in fact so far beyond our understanding that even these metaphors are like the tiny white caps on a massive surging sea. There's more, but those are the parts that speak to me the most. Thank you.
That was really thoughtful, Mateo. Thank you. Does anyone else want to say anything?
This is harder than I expected.
I will be monitoring everyone's vitals for signs of continued trauma.
You one of Sam's constellation people? Lillian Hart. He probably never mentioned me. I mean, I try not to talk about him, so... I'm sorry. That was a terrible thing to say. Cora's mother, Sam's ex. God, I'm rambling. Look, I don't know who I should speak to about this, but Cora and I talked, and she's coming to live with me.
There's no afterlife or second meetings. No God in heaven that is curating a perfect ending for
I miss Cora.
So
We
it's
all
up to
will.
us.
She talked about you all the time.
What lives on
But right now, she just needs to get away from all the reminders
inspires us to greater
of Sam.
than that
We'll be leaving soon,
is the good.
so say your goodbyes to her, if you like.
Hi.
Humanity is what truly creates our world. We are the ones that judge things to be good
Hey.
or evil,
So many people here.
joyful or mournful.
So many people saying
But there's no
goodbye.
responsibility for it. Let us remember
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
what we have learned.
Walter, are you
Is this
part of the House of Enlightenment?
supposed to make everything okay?
Yes, well,
Make everyone feel better?
like to keep some things private.
No, but if we drift apart now, we won't be able to help each other.
What's the point? It's not going to change anything.
No, there's no changing what happened, but we have to keep living.
Every day is going to be worse now. Don't you get that? I want to be alone for a while, okay?
Drink? Pour one out to the blackest sea?
Pour one out for me, Vlad.
Two old friends. May their ghosts go past the edges of space, to the great beyond.
We're all friends.
Aye.
Or due to the lack of a biosphere, we're simply carried away by space.
Hey,
Time.
how are you holding up?
In a distant sun's corona, or get pulled in some gravitational field and coalesce with other
We all
debris.
must feel terrible.
Not
Take some time for yourself, okay?
But I disagree.
Plenty of rooms to sit down in if you need to be alone for a while. We'll get through this.
After I die,
It might feel like everything's falling apart, but that's why we need to stick together.
the fact is that the universe goes on.
You don't need to be
That
strong
life
for
goes
everyone,
on.
sir. You can
That
grieve
things do
too.
not just sit still.
We all have to get through this our own way. Don't worry about
Yeah,
me.
we
Really,
die.
I'll be
And
fine.
some people go way before they should. But the universe doesn't care. Not because it's evil, but because it's
Morale in the lodge has been measurably reduced. I am told these types of gatherings are a sad occasion. That assumption appears to be correct.
We emerge from the universe as we return to it.
Do you? I mean, can you feel emotion?
No, I don't. I'm programmed to analyze sensory and biometric data so I can cross-reference. But I do not feel, as you seem to imply.
Well, that's right, Vesco.
I appreciate you verifying my analysis, although I am certain my thanks will do little to improve your current psychological trauma. If you would like, though, I can add some consoling language to my programming.
Going to say yes, just to hear how bad this is going to be.
It will take some time to adapt, but it will be okay. How was that?
Strangely helpful.
I will note that feedback for later.
This is harder than I expected.
Yeah, I can't talk to her until we leave and come back, I think. Hey Sam, it's me. Miss you. I wish this hadn't happened. Hey, Space Cowboy.
Constellations, reduced capacity. Will no doubt make a future.
Okay, so we leave.
Constellation's current mission is at its end. It is customary to offer congratulatory statements.
You deserve plenty of praise yourself, Vasco.
Thank you. If I were sentient, I am sure I would be feeling a great sense of pride and increased social connectivity to you. I hope the process of becoming Starborn is done without causing any physical trauma. But given the unknown physiological requirements of crossing universes, that seems unlikely.
You always know how to end on a positive note.
I am told that is the best way to deliver potentially upsetting news. If we do not see each other again, goodbye, Captain. From a statistical standpoint, you have been an unusually effective member of this team.
My attention. So, the Unity awaits. I'm not as afraid as I thought I would be. Stepping away from the world you know can lead to a better place.
The universe we have isn't so bad though. There's no guarantee the next will be better.
Constellation has given me a home, and I will always be grateful. But I also feel ready. Do you think we will see each other after the Unity? Will we even recognize each other if we do?
I hope you will.
I do too. But the emissary makes me doubtful. They are both the person we lost and someone else entirely. If we do not see each other again, then this is goodbye. I am proud that I was present for this journey. I have things I wish to discuss with you when you have time. I wanted to thank you for giving me the chance to work with you. I know we met under, unusual circumstances. You seem to be acclimating well to Constellation. Are you enjoying working with them?
Certainly not like anything I have done before.
I think none of us were expecting what we have found. Well, perhaps Matteo. You have certainly become a vital part of the organization. That is a credit to your abilities. If I may, from what you have seen, do you think I fit in well with the rest of Constellation?
You're asking, I assume you feel like you don't.
No, I do not. But I find it hard to quantify. Many of the other members are polite, but distant. I worry that my background and my actions concern them. I have not shared much, but everyone knows I worked with smugglers for years. I am no stranger to violence and death.
Accepting the unfamiliar can be hard for people.
I know. For those that have not lived it, it can be difficult to imagine or accept. Others here have seen conflict, but for more noble causes. Vladimir is the only one here who can begin to understand. He was the one who pressed the group to include me. I lack his charm. He puts others at ease. I fear my presence does the opposite.
Trust me, you have a lot going for you.
That is kind of you. You also have a lot going. I find expressing affection difficult, but truly. Thank you. I know this seems trivial, perhaps childish. I have just always relied only on myself. I have never been surrounded by people like this. By a group I wish to be a part of. Does that make sense?
I've always been a loner myself.
And yet here we are, working together. And that has, I think, gone very well. Discussing these things is challenging for me. I hope now you can better understand why I wanted to keep the circumstances of our meeting quiet. I wanted to thank you for not saying anything to Vladimir. I know that you said you wouldn't, but it is still a relief. I would like my contributions to Constellation to amount to more than violence.
It's clearly important to you that I not say anything.
Indeed it was. And now I hope you can see why. Thank you for talking this over with me. It is good to know that at least one member of Constellation understands me.
Yeah. Yep, getting some more coffee. Let me fix it and let me fly in the middle to Unity.
Hey, you might want this.
Okay.
Do you need something?
No.
Engine's ready. Waiting on your word, Captain.
Gonna repair that ship. It's like kept together by duct tape at the moment.
We're at Apogee, surrounded by stars and the vastness of space.
Me waiting for me.
You made it. I hope you're enjoying the view. I never get tired of staring at it. Eternity.
You're me.
A thought occurs. Can anyone ever truly experience reality outside of oneself? All of time and space filters through a singular perspective. I am as much you as you are a part of everything. All points connect to here. When a star is born or dies, its existence beats through the heart of this place. The unity. I have seen all you are, have been, and could be. Do you feel like you've lived a good life? Is there anything you regret?
I mean, we all have regrets, if you're honest, anyway.
Fair. I wonder what your decision will be then. In order to become Starborn, you must give the universe one last thing. Yourself. That intangible part of you. That something that makes you unique amongst the infinite will explode like a supernova. A part of you will fuse with the essence of this universe, while another part leaves it behind forever. Do you understand what I mean? This one final leap will change this universe forever, even as you leave it behind.
Wait, the artifacts, the temples, the or military? Who created them and why?
Unknowingly, you just answered your own questions. For who creates things but creators? That is what they have been named throughout the endless circle of time. Are they one or many? Human or alien? Terrestrial or celestial? One day, you might even meet the creators, but not this day. As for the why, so that you could ask that very question, so that you could stand before me for time immemorial and delve into the mysterious of the unending cosmos.
Starborn said I would be reborn. It sounds like death.
Much like the death of a star creates new kinds of matter, so will the part of your being become fused with the unity itself. That part is what becomes Starborn and crosses into the multiverse. Through your eyes, it will be as if waking up from a dream. Walk into the gate of light, and you will become Starborn. Everything will vanish, and you will awaken somewhere else. But that isn't your only potential destiny. You can turn around, walk away from the unity until the stars fade away, and you will wake up on your own ship, in your universe. You could live out the life you have. I have enjoyed speaking to you once again. All of you. Every version that is here in the Unity, right now. Go out into the stars. As you consider stepping towards infinity, I offer you a glimpse into what will happen to the universe you may be leaving. As the essence of who you are is spread throughout space and time.
That's cool, yeah. Okay, let's go.
Once you are reborn, there is no going back. Although you leave this universe behind, a new universe awaits you. Who will you be in this one? What choices will you make?
And yours became so loud. Okay. Okay, Starborn. This is what you have become. A being who has touched the infinite. Your story is over, but will begin anew. This universe and countless others. You remember all you have learned. Your possessions and everyone you knew have been left behind. Explore this new universe and all it offers, and perhaps take another trip through the Unity. So, you don't have anything now. Aww. Okay, so I have that one now. Man, I'm gonna miss my super duper weapons though. Yeah, let's see what this is done. Okay. Oh, so this is a ship. Oh shit. Okay. Trippy. Good luck. That is a trippy looking ship, man. Oh, and it had a nice view. Let me see, ship. What the heck is Tor? That's a wicked looking ship though. Can I reactor A only? Let's see, what does it say? One small step. Okay, there's nothing else. Well, you better get on a winning streak then, Murphys. Stop being a loser.
Starship, we're detecting... Well, it's what we're not detecting that's an issue. What's powering that thing? You know what? Just hold still while we do the contraband check. Scan complete. You are cleared to land at New Atlantis. Please enjoy your visit to Jemison. It's so weird. You discovered. Okay, so we have all our
ours, so we just need to go into other temples. With all our skills. Though. Don't have my awesome weapon though.
Whoa! Now that is a ship! So, this ship of yours, does it take standard, you know what? We'll figure it out. Sure, have at it.
Oh, I don't have any money either now. Oh my god. I can't do anything with my ship at all now. Yet.
I can assure you, this unprovoked attack on a united...
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
I'm just gonna go to the lodge and see what happens, and then we... That's probably it for Starfield. It's better not to play those kind of games, then you don't have to be a loser.
Another day,
Yeah.
The well's been having brownouts all the time. Mast finally sent someone down there, but nothing's changed.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Excuse me, this is a private... Wait. There's something familiar about you. Vasco, identify.
Scanning. Cross-referencing known employee records of our affiliated organizations. Please remain still. This appears to be the miner from Argos Extractors. Lost as we were carrying the artifact from Vectera. Current whereabouts, previously unknown.
I see. Vasco already delivered the artifact. So, why are you showing up now?
What? Huh? Repeat main quest. Skip main quest. Okay. I'm not who you think. I'm Starborn. I know what the artifacts are.
You're a... I see. So some of our theories about the artifacts are correct.
You're taking their word for it? What if this person's just delusional? Breathed in too many gases in that mining operation.
Why don't we hear him out? We know next to nothing. We have everything to gain if he's telling the truth.
All right, let's hear it.
This is going to sound weird, but I've done all this before. I came here with an artifact in John Constellation.
So, that's what we're looking for. The pieces to an armillary. A path to the center of a multiverse.
This is either the truth or the most elaborate practical joke I've ever witnessed.
I think we're past the point of doubting, Walter.
In any event, we'll be able to see for ourselves. We know where most of the artifacts are now, and presumably how we get them.
You can get up to artifacts easily while I look for the other Starborn.
I don't know if you should rush off to meet them. Some of those artifacts granted you powers, am I right? We should leverage that. I want you to check with Vladimir on the Eye. Cross-reference what you've told us with what he's picking up on the scans. You track down the artifacts the Eye finds, while we gather the others.
You're not the same Sarah I knew, but it's still good to see you again, old friend.
I hope that other Sarah of yours knows you're safe. Now let's get those artifacts.
I stand by my initial skepticism. Welcome aboard.
Okay.